the storm with your heart. Play the storm with your heart.
And one time. So let's transition to football, right? And a lot of stuff has really just happened. NFL free agency happened, I think it was Monday, I believe it was, and a lot of moves have been made. I don't have the list on me, but it was a lot of moves. Let me pull up, see if I can find a free agent list.
Did the Ramsey trade happen before the last episode, or
I think it happened after the episode, because I would have definitely talked about it. I would have definitely talked about it.
Jalen Ramsey got traded to the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very upset. He didn't want to come to my Cowboys, but I see how it is. Jerry Jones, the owner. I understand. So
yeah,
I can only respect it.
Yeah, it's a lot of small moves, but still some significance. Orlando Brown, he went to the Bengals.
Overpaid.
Yeah, way overpaid.
He's not that good.
Yeah,
that man was food. But
he's not.
Whatever.
He's not. But hey, they're desperate. The Bengals, they just keep signing these offensive linemen that aren't really that good. Like, I forgot who they signed last year.
La'el
Collins. Dude, he's average. I wouldn't say he's trash, but he's mid.
Yeah.
And Orlando Brown, he's mid.
Yeah.
They try to say he's good, but he's mid.
Not.
He's mid, and he just got overpaid, and they're just desperate.
And they making him play left tackle when he doesn't have good enough feet to play left tackle.
Oh my God!
That's why he was playing right tackle last year.
The Bears, they made some moves. They were able to get Tremaine Edmonds, T.J. Edwards, Robert Tonyan, Dante Foreman.
Didn't they?
They traded for DJ Moore as well.
Oh,
so
yeah,
they've been making. They've been making.
The Bears. The Bears. They trying that. Ryan Poles. He trying to make it work.
Justin Fields just needs an offensive line. You give him all these pieces, but where's the offensive lineman?
So you think they should take who's that? Paris Johnson or Jalen Carter at 9?
Man,
Jalen Carter.
Honestly, I would trade down.
Trade down.
Well, if Jalen Carter,
you seen that pro day? He's slipping. He's gonna for sure be there at 9.
The thing with Jalen Carter, the character issues, like,
man, let him fall to 26, and now I'm a man.
Is he committed? Like, I'm scared.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm not worried about that. Can you play?
My thing is he committed?
He needs a team with a good culture.
They better do the research. They better talk to the coaching staff and everything, saying, okay, what is his work ethic like? Because if his work ethic is questionable, then I'm not touching him.
He needs to go to a team with a good culture.
I don't know if the Bears is a good culture. I do like Justin Fields as a leader, but overall, they still trying to build themselves. But I mean, if Jalen Carter's there, you got to take Jalen Carter. But if he's not there, then I'll probably trade down, get either an old lineman or they need another receiver. Like, I'm not sold.
I wouldn't be surprised if Jigba was at play at 9 for them.
Yeah, because you have to get another receiver. I'm sorry, like, they have DJ Moore, Darnell Mooney, and freaking Claypool. Like, I'm not sold.
Darnell Mooney is a wide receiver 3.
Yes, Chase Claypool's not no wide receiver 2. So please get somebody. Matter of fact, don't draft Jackson Smith-Njigba. Let the Packers draft him. All right? So
y'all will take Brian Branch and you will like it.
No, we're not. We're gonna take Jackson Smith-Njigba or Zay Flowers.
Y'all will take Peter Skoronski and you'll like it.
Stop it. We're gonna take a receiver or offensive lineman in the first round, and we'll be good. We'll be good to go.
I haven't seen a single mock where y'all took a receiver.
Man, you can say that all you want, but they did interview Jackson Smith-Njigba. That's all I gotta say. I'm just saying.
You'll take Quentin Johnston and you'll like it.
Nah, the Cowboys gonna take him.
I will take Quentin Johnston.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you want another Kevin White? You want Kevin White?
He gonna be better when he learn from CD and Odell.
Okay, all right. Say that now. Or Terrence Williams. You want Terrence Williams 2.0?
He gonna be different when that star get on his helmet. Michael Irvin gonna coach him up.
Michael Irvin, well, he got his own issues. He not gonna have time to
He beat the allegations.
He beat the allegations.
The film showed that he beat the allegations.
He did beat the allegations, and shame on that white lady trying to get over on him. But yeah, just some small moves going on right now. Jamal Williams, he
signed to the Saints.
That's crazy.
Where are the Saints getting this money from?
That's crazy. That's crazy how like he did all that talking after the Packers game
to go to a worst,
and then they don't re-sign him,
they sign a former op, David Montgomery, and then they let him walk to the Saints.
What happened to I think DeAndre Swift? He's not gonna return as well. I think it is.
No, I think he's still under contract.
He's still under contract. I thought he wasn't.
He got drafted in 20.
Was it 19?
20?
I don't remember, but
so he should still be under contract.
Oh, okay. So then there's like some trades again.
I think Swift was the same class Jonathan Taylor was.
Oh yeah. And then the Eagles, they were able to. They
somehow bought back Slay and Bradbury.
I know you sick. They got Fletcher Cox back.
Okay.
And
they lost Hargrave, but
they're
probably going to lose Gardner Johnson.
Yeah, Gardner Johnson. But they'll probably.
They lost their linebackers, both of them.
Yeah.
But they got Nakobe Dean. Hopefully they think he's ready to play.
I think what they're doing is that they're the young guys that they drafted, they're like, all right, you guys got to step up now. Like Nakobe Dean, was it Jordan Davis? Yeah, him. They're like, all right, guys, gave you a year. It's time to step up now. And they also got Rashad Penny.
And they also traded for Greedy Williams.
Who's mid.
He'll be all right.
Yeah.
He'll be all right playing next to them too.
In the slot.
But, I am deathly afraid.
Afraid of what?
They have the 10th pick. They can very well just say, well, we got most of this stuff figured out. Let's get Bijan. And if they get Bijan,
man, they need more. They're not gonna get Bijan. Come on now.
What else they gonna get,
bro? They need to get defense. They need to get more players. They might trade down just to get more.
What, they gonna get Brian Branch?
I don't know. You
hey,
tell
that
me.
wouldn't be a bad pick.
They need more players on defense because the offense is solid. I think Andrew Dillard. I think that's his name is. I think he's going to leave from the offensive line. I think he was really good. So, I mean, they still have really good pieces on offense. It's just about the defense. They lost too many players, and I think they need as many picks as possible. They have picks. I think, do they have 2 first-round picks? Whew.
They got 10 and 31.
Man.
30.
Man, they got a lot. My goodness. Shoot.
Stupid Saints. Why would y'all do that?
Nah, I don't think they're gonna draft Bijan. I think they could probably get Gibbs at 30. They might get Gibbs at 30.
That's even worse.
Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. I think they should trade down and try to get more picks so they can add more pieces to their defense. Because right now, they lost a lot. They lost like 3 starters or something like that. So Jimmy Ward went to the Texans, which was a surprise to me. I was like, wow,
people willingly want to play for the Texans. I guess they know Bryce Young coming or something. I don't know.
You have Stingley on one side. You have Ward on the other side.
Then you got Petrie.
Yeah. So.
And now Jimmy Ward.
Yeah. But that's about it for like all the big moves I could think of. I can't really. Oh, Jimmy Garoppolo went to the Raiders.
Not a needle mover.
I don't know.
And Rodgers is in process of forcing his way to the Jets.
Yeah, let's talk about that because
before we talk about that.
Oh, here we go. All right, let's talk about the Cowboys.
Jerry Jones finally cooked up something. He finally got in the kitchen and said, hold on, let me get out the way, Steve. Let me cook something over right quick. We have acquired Stephon Gilmore. We acquired Gilly Lock for a 5th round comp pick, daggone it.
Yeah.
And this solves such a big hole in the defense because the entire time, I'm like, man, I was like, maybe we could get corner in the 1st round because we don't really have a CB. We got a CB2 now. So now teams will be forced to pick their poison. You either have to throw it to the INT man, Trayvon Diggs, or you have to throw it to Stephon Gilmore. This is exactly what we needed on defense. Now we can focus on possibly getting Nolan Smith at 26. He's probably not going to make it to 26. Or we can find like, okay, we're going to go offense this draft. And it's looking like we're going offense because, well, it's Friday and there's no buzz about any wide receiver stuff, period. I don't know. It's kind of sketchy.
It's kind of sketchy.
We reached out to the Broncos about Judy, but they talk about they want a 1st or a 2nd in a player. Are you crazy? But has there been any moves with any wide receivers? Well, Allen Lazard, but he don't move. He's not,
Yeah.
talk about like one of the higher end, like
Juju went to the Patriots.
the
Jacoby
Patriots got
Myers.
Gesicki too.
Jacoby, Mike Gesicki. Yeah, something about Bill Belichick and trying to bring in these tight ends. I don't know what it is. He thinks he can have another Gronk and Aaron Hernandez situation. It's not going to happen. So,
Let's hope it's not another Aaron Hernandez
well,
situation.
in terms of the play on the field, not in terms of
I
that
get
other
what you're
stuff.
saying. I get what you're
But yeah, I don't know.
Some players got paid.
The Bills haven't really been
The Bills,
doing much.
They signed my starting left guard.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they signed.
They
Connor
re-signed Jordan
McGovern.
Poyer. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did re-sign Jordan.
Yeah,
Poyer.
I think Von Bell. Did he re-sign with the Bengals? I don't know.
Did Jesse Bates re-sign?
Jesse Bates? No, he went to a different team.
Oh.
I forgot what team it was, but he went to a different team. I know that for sure. But yeah, it's just a lot of smaller moves. Nothing really big going
This
on.
mock draft is going to be. I'm gonna have to really cook up something for this mock draft.
Yeah. I just hope the Bears. They need to get some offensive linemen because those moves are cool. The offensive pieces are cool, but if you can't,
You
protect
want, as a
Fields-
Packers fan, you want the Bears to get better.
that's my guy, Justin Fields.
Wow.
I have an agenda. I have an agenda to play here, man. What are you talking about? Like, come on now. I want black QBs to thrive, unless it's Dak Prescott, of course.
See?
But I want my black QBs to thrive. You feel
Hypocrite.
me? You know what I'm saying? Like, we need all the black QBs to come together.
Except Deshaun Watson.
That's a good point. We need all my NFC black QBs. We need to come together so we can stop the Cowboys.
Why y'all scared? It's with the Cowboys. They do the same thing every year. So why y'all worried?
We have to come together so we can prevent the Cowboys from going to the Super Bowl. You feel me?
I don't think you got to do too much.
Jalen Hurts, Jordan Love, Justin Fields, Trey Lance, all my brothers out here.
Haven't beaten Dak yet.
All my brothers. We have to come together.
You forgot Geno Smith, man.
Geno. How did I forget the Geno Smith? They ain't write him off yet. Geno Smith. We have to come together so we can stop this fraud, Dak Prescott, from going all the way. We have to. So Trey Lance, Justin Fields.
They don't even
Jordan
believe in
Love.
Trey Lance over there in San
Jordan
Francisco.
Love, get it together, step up, and stay healthy because we need you guys. Because that Dallas Star, they coming.
Yeah, right.
They going to be talking too. They think they going to the Super Bowl.
Who said that? We don't even have a wide receiver too. We lost Noah Brown.
I'm telling you.
They about to have
I'm
me
telling
out there running
by
routes.
September, he's going to be saying the Dallas Cowboys going to the Super Bowl. They going to the Super Bowl. We got Gilly Lock. We got this receiver. We got CD. We have Dak playing well. Going to be playing
Bijan.
well.
Who said that?
Oh, my God. We're going to go to the Super Bowl. I'm telling you, they released Zeke, too, so Tony Pollard, he's not going to be limited.
Zeke, salute for your
No-
services, my brother.
No more of that offensive coordinator limiting Dak out there. I'm telling you, they're going to be saying Super
man,
Bowl.
I might just have to accept that we're going to draft Bijan at 26.
See what I
Because it's
mean?
looking like it.
See what I mean?
It's looking like
He's
it.
so optimistic about his team.
I don't
Step
want
up.
Bijan at 26. I'm
Step-
not a fan of running backs in the first round.
Step up all my black QBs in NFC because we have to stop this disgusting franchise.
The best hope is the Eagles and the 49ers.
Anywho, preferably the Packers, of course, Jordan Love. I would love to see Jordan Love win. But speaking of the Packers,
Jordan Love throwing it to you out there.
the Aaron Rodgers situation. And this is very interesting. We went on to Pat McAfee, and he said, I want to play for the Jets. Great.
Nasty work.
One of the things I have to applaud Aaron Rodgers, though, is that he's a really good person to interview because he's honest. He doesn't pull any punches. He'll say whatever it is on his mind. He doesn't care about the repercussions. And so he said, hey. But guess what? He hurt the Jets' leverage pretty much. And so
now the Packers like, oh, you want the Q? Give us that first round pick and you can have him. And the Jets is like, no.
hey, so let me ask you this question. Who has more leverage, Packers or the Jets?
The Packers, because they still have the dude under contract.
The
And
Jets,
the good news is, even if he doesn't play, they get to save money by not paying him.
the Jets screwed up. They really did because
You know what's it's crazy? They screwed up the minute they signed Alan Lazard. Because then that list got leaked or whatever, and they immediately signed Lazard. So, oh, they done messed it up.
thank you, Aaron Rodgers. Thank you very much. See, he's still working for the Packers. He's still trying to help them out because at the end of the day, you're screwing over your new team that you're potentially going to go to. And so the Jets, they think they have some leverage. You don't. Because at the end of the day, the Packers,
The Packers
we
ready
just
to
chilling.
move on.
We just chilling. We like, hey, we in rebuild mode. It is what it is. We can just chill. We got this new QB that we trying to see how he gonna play and everything. We got a lot of new young pieces. We just chilling out here, probably doing whatever it is. And Aaron Rodgers, thank you very much for saying that you were 90% certain that you were going to retire before you went into that darkness retreat, because it's very lovely, because they could just wait it out and pretty much bait Aaron Rodgers to retire, and they'll save a ton of money in cap space. And okay, we won't have the picks, but we still have our first round picks, second round picks, third round picks. We still have all our picks. So even if we don't get anything, we save money. We have all our picks. It's still a bright future for us, and we have a QB that's damn near in a rookie contract type of deal. Man, the Jets are screwed. They're in win now mode. They don't have no other QB.
Should have kept it on the hush, man.
They're in
Real
win now
G's
mode.
move in silence.
Like lasagna. Yeah, so they're in like win now mode. Robert Saleh, if he doesn't win this year, he's probably going to be fired. So it's a lot on the line for this one. And first of all, they screwed up. The owner was the one that started it. He was on camera. I saw him. He was like, "Yo, I want Aaron Rodgers. I'm gonna give up the farm for Aaron Rodgers." Like, he was the one. I think his name is Woody Johnson or something. I forgot Woody. I forget his name. But he was the one out there saying that I would really like Aaron Rodgers, and they screwed up. Not getting Derek Carr, not getting Jimmy Garoppolo, not signing another QB. They might be stuck with Zach Wilson again.
Yeah, Woody Johnson, yeah.
Yeah, Woody Johnson. He was the one that went on television saying I wouldn't mind having Aaron Rodgers and stuff. So they're screwed. Just give us the first round pick. Just give us the first round pick already.
And you want to know why leverage is important? And being secretive is important because now, well, like you said, you give away your leverage, but it's best to keep it on hush because now you don't have media pressure. The Jets now have not only pressure within the org because everyone's expecting, like, okay, we're going to get Aaron Rodgers. We need to build the draft. But also the fans are like, where's Aaron Rodgers at? Come on, get it done.
And the media, he was saying, just trade the first round pick. Even though it's the 13th pick, they're like, just trade the first round pick. You're not going to get anybody better than Aaron Rodgers even in his age. So, Jets, just do it. Cave in. You're in this standoff with us right now. You're not going to win. We're not desperate.
And unfortunately for y'all, the Packers have more time than y'all. So a standoff is pointless.
And we're not a team that relies on free agency. We're more draft and develop. We're in that sort of mode of rebuilding. So we're not desperate to try to win now. You guys are desperate to win now, and your coach is desperate to win now. You brought in Nathaniel Hackett. You brought in Alan Lazard. It's not looking too good for you guys. And the longer you wait, the worse it's going to get. And so, get the deal done.
If you think he's worth it, you better give up that first.
Yeah, give up that first, man, so you can help us out. Shoot. All right, so let's see. What else is on the dock?
I want to do a little audible here.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
So there's been rumblings about the Cowboys trying to acquire a wide receiver. But there's a specific Cowboys report, I'm not going to say no names, that's been carrying a lot of water for the front office saying, that's not true. They haven't this, that. But where are these rumors coming from? Now, allegedly, the Cowboys are interested in D-Hop. But someone messed it up for us.
Oh.
and it was no other than the former Cowboys player Dez Bryant.
What did he do?
Because we all know D-Hop was in Dallas for like a week or so, and Dez Bryant just kept posting videos and just kept trying to, force the issue of, hey, Cowboy, sign my guy D. I know he was trying to be a W man's, but like the Cowboys and Mike, they don't really like operating like that no more. So he, according to a certain person, he said that Dez is messed up, messed up by being all public with it instead of just, letting the front office cook.
That's interesting. I never thought.
So
of that
currently, as it stands, there's 3 wide receivers. They're trying to, be.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Active.
2 confirmed and 1 speculated. One would be the D-Hop. They say they haven't really reached out or talked to the Cardinals about anything. I'm not buying it. And also Odell and Judy. But the Broncos is like asking for stuff they wasn't even asking for during the trade deadline. So I'm confused. So whatever, man.
The Odell
just
one.
Get a wide receiver. I mean, come on.
The Odell one is interesting.
I feel like you at the trade deadline with Rob Pelinka. Make a trade.
Odell one is interesting because Odell, he wants $20 million.
He said himself he didn't ask for $20 million.
Maybe that was his agent, but the asking price for Odell compared to what the league believes his asking price should be is going to be
apparently
interesting.
It's higher. It's high enough to where the Giants are out the running now, and possibly the Chiefs too. So
me personally, I think Odell, he's around Corey Davis money, which is around $12 million. That's where I look at Odell because of the injuries, because he's been out for a while, and that's
give me the 3-year for $33 million and we move.
That's where I look at Odell. I don't think $15 million. I don't think he's at that tier anymore.
Especially coming off 2 torn ACLs.
And I think Odell, he's looking at himself differently. He's like, I still can be that guy. You saw in the Super Bowl, even after some of my injuries, I was still able to do my thing. And I think he's just being delusional. He needs to smell the flowers, smell the roses.
Wake up and smell the coffee.
Yeah, so. Yep, pretty much. And so, I don't know what's going to happen to him. I don't know where he's going to sign. Okay, so there was also another trade involving Jalen Ramsey to the Dolphins. I think this may happen I don't know if it was a day after we recorded, but it was almost a week ago. And this was...
I think it might have been Monday.
Yeah, it may have been Monday, I think it was. But this move, I like it for the Dolphins because Xavier Howard, he doesn't move the needle at all. He's not the same guy, and they need an elite corner that can, in the division, can shut down Stephon Diggs, and they have Jalen Ramsey. He's not as good as he once was when he first went to the Rams or when he was in Jacksonville, but he's still one of the best corners in the NFL. And this defense, they desperately need another corner that can shut down.
Xavier Howard was getting exposed last year.
Playing man-to-man. Yeah, he was getting exposed, and he was... Well, we put him at the
Fraud
watch list. Yeah, he was definitely on the fraud watch list, and for sure. And so yeah, how does this change? How does this change the Dolphins' sort of overall picture in terms of contention?
I think it changes quite a bit because now that you have the guys on the back end, you can focus on getting pass rush, your pass rusher. You got Bradley Chubb, but you still want more rotational guys you can bring in and out to really generate more pressure because fresh bodies going against linemen has been doing it for however many downs in the game. Is just eventually you'll tire them down and all that. But on the offensive end, now you can focus on first. They need a quarterback. I don't care what people say. Tua is good, but he's taking jujitsu to learn how to fall when he should be taking judo because on jujitsu you start on the ground anyway. But anywho, they need to figure out that whole freaking QB situation.
They're stuck with him. They're gonna have him be the starter and stuff. So they're gonna have to figure out a way to work it out with him as the starting quarterback. And the defense, the safety, they lost Byron Jones. I don't know.
He wasn't even playing.
Yeah, he wasn't
They still
really
got
playing.
Javon Holland, don't
Javon Hall. Oh yeah,
Did he
he's really
resign?
good. I don't know. I'll just assume that he's still on there. The linebacker. They have this nice linebacker. I forgot his name, but
Well,
he's
a
really
pass
good.
rusher. Jalen Williams.
Jalen-
Phillips.
Jalen Phillips. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's nice. He's pretty good. They have this one linebacker. I forgot his name, but he's really good as well. He's a speedster. But the linebacker core, it could use a little bit more depth, but they're kind of handicapped because of Bradley Chubb's contract. They gave him like $100 million, and so it's going to be very hard for them to sort of make more moves, especially.
Oh, he wasn't even a free agent. Oops.
Yeah, especially since they gave Tyreek Hill all that money, and they gave Bradley Chubb all that money, and now they're giving Jalen Ramsey all that money. So it's going to be very hard for them to make.
But
any
that's
more
what they're
significant
supposed to
moves.
do. Stack the roster when your QB's on rookie contract.
Yeah. And I think that's what they're thinking of when it comes to Tua. Like, they understand the risk involved, but they're like, man, he's good enough where he can win us some games, and he's on a rookie contract. So let's try to get as much top talent as possible, because they don't have a whole lot of depth, but
Wouldn't be surprised if they went. They don't have a first round.
yeah, they
pick.
don't have a first round pick. I don't
mean,
think they
could
have a
still-
second.
Dang.
I don't think they have a second because they gave that to the Rams, I think. Or did they give it a second? Or was
They
it
gave him a third.
A third. Okay, so they have a second.
They
but-
might go tight end second round
Yeah, they do need a tight end.
since they just lost Gesicki.
I don't know, man, but they are top heavy. But QB situation, they did sign Mike White, so he's a quality backup, not too bad. So we'll have to see. I don't like the Bills. I don't like how the Bills have been.
They're not doing
operating.
anything.
Yeah,
Well, they
they're
signed Connor Williams and re-signed Jordan Poyer, but
I mean,
Connor
Jordan Porter's
Williams
good.
he's not that. I mean, I said Connor Williams. Connor McGovern, he's not that good. he's not.
They need help on the offensive line and need a running game. They need a running back that can produce for them, and they haven't done that. Maybe they'll get a running back
They
in the
need
draft.
pass rush.
They need that too. They
Von,
also
you
lost
can't be
their
relying on
linebackers too.
Von Miller to be. You know what I'm saying?
They also lost
Oh, yeah,
Tremaine Edmonds,
They did.
but they re-signed Matt Milano. But losing Tremaine Edmonds, that's a big loss for them. So yeah, Bills. I don't know. They just seem like they're stuck in the same place. They'll be okay, but not great. And last year was their opportunity. Getting Von Miller, the Bills, I just don't see much upside unless they have a great draft.
Bills aren't really known for drafting well. I mean, they took James Cook in like the first. Was it the first round?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know who that first round pick was last year, but it was Kyer Elam,
Don't even know who that is.
cornerback. He hasn't really got much burn.
The Chiefs, on the other end, they haven't really done much either.
True, yeah. Well, yeah. They let go of Frank Clark, which was probably the good.
Oh yeah, that was a good
Yeah.
move. Good move.
They let Orlando Brown walk.
They let Juju go.
They re-signed. Did they re-sign? Well, I don't know if they gave Kadarius Toney any money.
I don't know. They haven't really done much. That's
They let
interesting.
Juju walk.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. At the end of the day, they'll figure it out though.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
the
got Pat
Chiefs-
Mahomes. I mean, shoot,
The Chiefs know what they're doing, so they won
you
the
got
chip.
15 on the roster.
You know what's interesting about Patrick Mahomes is that you look at it. Patrick Mahomes is doing things that it took Brady at his like late 30s to do.
Yeah,
Where I'm talking about carrying a team that has no business to win a Super Bowl. Like that Chiefs team had no business being the Eagles, but because of Patrick
especially
Mahomes,
since on paper it's like, how many All Pros we got over here versus like a couple.
yeah. So I remember when Brady came back against the Falcons. Brady had no business at all winning that Super Bowl.
Wide receiver one was Julian Edelman.
I don't think he didn't have Gronk that
No
game.
Gronk.
He had
He didn't have Gronk.
Martellus Bennett, who he's a solid tight end, but he was on his last day. That was like his last year, and so he had no business. 2018, I think it was, against the Chiefs, that AFC Championship game. He had no business winning the Super Bowl.
D4 just had to line up off sides.
So stuff like that, Mahomes is doing, and he's like 27.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That's why he's the best in the game right now. That's why people have him in their top 5. I'm not going to argue with you on that one. Mahomes is just spectacular, but I can't think of any other moves that transpired. The Packers, they're always going to be conservative when it comes to free agency. Baltimore, whole Lamar situation. I don't know what's going on with this Lamar situation.
We don't know.
It's just
I haven't really heard a peep since Lamar did confirm they offered him $133 million guaranteed.
Fully guaranteed. I think it was
for 3 years.
3 years,
which is
like around 45.
That's only $44 million a year.
I don't know how much Kyler is getting paid per year.
He's on like 46.
He needs to get more. He needs to get paid more than Kyler. If I'm Lamar, I'm asking. I want more than Kyler Murray. If you give me more than Kyler Murray, then we good. But if you're not going to give me more than Kyler Murray, then that's a problem because he's better than Kyler Murray. He's won more than Kyler Murray. He's won an MVP. Kyler Murray hasn't won an MVP. Like there's no comparison. It's like when Richard Jefferson was talking trash to Paul Pierce and saying, me comparing myself to you is like you comparing yourself to Wayne Wade. That's what Kyler Murray and Lamar Jackson situation. It's like there's no comparison.
Yeah, Kyler Murray's the average salary is $46 million.
He needs to be paid $47 million.
He's getting $189 million guaranteed.
Lamar Jackson should be getting paid $47 million per year. $1 more million than Kyler Murray. At like, I don't know if you're gonna go 4 years, maybe $190 million guaranteed. But he should not be paid any less than Kyler Murray because Kyler Murray is not better than Lamar Jackson at all. Even with the injuries, I don't care. And so, but $230 million fully guaranteed, that's just not an option.
No, I don't think any GM is doing that.
That is not an option. And so I don't know what's gonna happen to Lamar Jackson. I don't know if he's gonna continue to just ride this out and hold out, whatever, because eventually
I don't think a team is gonna offer a contract.
And it's just the media. The media they're on the side of Lamar, and I mean I understand that. I remember I saw Orlando Brown. He was on ESPN on Get Up, and he was talking about how he deserves fully guaranteed money.
Senior or junior?
Orlando Brown, the guy that signed with the Bengals.
Oh, the junior. Okay.
Yeah, the junior.
Because his father played in the league.
Yeah.
I thought
of course. Oh no, of course not him. You know what I mean? But yeah, they were former teammates and everything like that. So he went on and said he deserves his money as well. I just think that it's a lot of people that are pro Lamar, but you have to look at it from an organizational perspective as well. And you pay fully guaranteed contract to a quarterback that's injury prone. That just sets a bad precedent.
That only won one playoff game.
Yeah, he won an MVP, but at the same time,
then got first rounded in the playoffs.
It sets a bad example for the rest of the league, right? And the QB market. And if you pay a guy like that amount of money, especially you're still trying to make more moves,
you
to
can
try
mess
to better
up.
your team.
You can mess up not only your standing with possibly signing players, but standing with other owners, because now they're like, dude, you just raised the QB market.
Yeah, it'll be detrimental to your team, and you're not going to be able to do much. Even if you have the guy, even as great as he is, he's only one person. This is about 10, 11 guys on the football field, not one person. This is not golf. This is not baseball, where it's not boxing, UFC, where you're by yourself and it's on you to perform. No. This is 11 guys, sometimes 12, that have a job that they have to do. And the best 11, the best 12 guys generally win. And having Lamar, paying him $230 million, and he's going to get angry that you're not able to give him quality wide receivers, it's just a bad situation. And I understand the Ravens, but you can't lowball Lamar either. You have to give him some type of good money, and less than Kyler Murray is an insult.
And see, thing is, you could get away with paying Lamar $200 million guaranteed if you draft very well, which the Ravens do. They draft pretty well, but they don't draft wide receivers really well.
That's the problem. They did change their coordinators, but they got a guy from college in Georgia. So that's a problem. They do a solid job with running backs. I would say offensive linemen.
I mean, you could draft, as long as your offensive line is, you could put anybody at running back.
They do well with offensive linemen, running backs, and tight ends as well, like Dennis Pitta, and then you have Mark Andrews as well. But when it comes to wide receivers, they just, for some reason, besides Torrey Smith, besides
Jacoby Jones.
He's
returning. They ain't draft Anquan Bolden.
No, they didn't. They got him from
Arizona.
Yeah, besides that, I mean, they're more of a ground and pound defensive.
This isn't the 90s anymore.
They need to finally get up with the times and stuff, but it's just not how they do it.
This ain't the 2000 Ravens where you could just play phenomenal all-time defense with the worst QB we've ever laid eyes on, and come out here and no, that's not how it works.
But yeah, is there anything else that we haven't discussed that you would like to talk about?
Yes, and I already forgot it.
Oh man,
it was about
NFL, NBA related.
It was NFL. It was about
free agency.
Commander sale.
Oh,
it's going down.
Snyder. Oh,
it's
yeah.
going down.
Yes,
they
sir.
cleared. Dan and his wife cleared out the offices. They expect it to happen within the next week, possibly the weekend. So
this is good.
It's not good for the NFC East because we want the basement dwellers to stay in the basement.
It's possible whoever gets the team, you never know.
Could make an offer for Lamar?
No.
Oh.
I was thinking more so new stadium, possible Super Bowl. Yes. I've been hearing rumblings. Want to get a new stadium?
Super Bowl. I see what you're saying.
You're saying like
having the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I thought you were saying they going to do.
No. I'm not that crazy. There's a reason I left them to go to the Packers. I don't think I'm gonna see it for a very long time. Where
hopefully we never ever see it. Well, at least not before my team win a ring.
Oh boy, I hope I never see that happen.
Hater.
I hope that never happens in my lifetime or yours.
That's
or
so
Jerry's.
crazy. That is so crazy.
Whatever you do, NFL, whatever you do in Jerry's lifetime, don't ever have him win another Super Bowl. We cannot let Jerry Jones win another Super Bowl in his lifetime. We cannot let any Jones member win a Super Bowl in their lifetime. We have to stop them.
Just appoint me the owner for the season, and then we can win. Man. And then I'll return ownership over back to Jerry.
Nah, it's crazy how many people just dislike Daniel Snyder. I was looking at Twitter. It was this DMV page, right?
Everybody was dancing on his grave.
Bro, they were like, goodbye, bum. Good riddance. We don't want you here no more.
He's been holding the team back for,
oh my God,
since he got there pretty much.
For 20 years, decades, since 1999, the team has been atrocious. I remember I told you the story about the time where the PR guy, right? He working for the Redskins for like 1 year. They were the Redskins at the time, not the Commanders. And Daniel Snyder, he was something else. This is like when he just became the owner, and he after the loss to the Cowboys, right? He went to the training room with the head coach, which was North Turner at the time. He was just yelling at him. He was like, how could you do this? And everything. And the PR guy, the next day, I think he was at Champ Bailey's event, whatever. That's how long ago it was. They still had Champ Bailey, and called him on the phone. There was like an article written about how dysfunctional the organization is, and Dan Snyder was just screaming on the phone saying, how could you let this happen? Tell him to meet me at my office at 10 o'clock tomorrow. He showed up. Dan Snyder wasn't there. So, okay, I guess I had the job. And so he quit after the season. That's how dysfunctional Dan Snyder is. And he's been doing this for a long time. And people like Clinton Portis, people like Cooley come to the defense of Daniel Snyder, which I just don't understand at all. But I guess when you kiss the ring, bend the knee, I guess that's what happens. And that's what they're doing. But yeah. Sell the team.
Sell the team to me. Saikna.
But anywho, I think that'll do it.
Yes.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the notification bell, follow the socials And we will see you guys on the next episode of the Courtside View podcast.
Indubitably.
I put my life in these sentences. Fucking right, it's either that or life sentences. I'm relatives with Benjamin. I used to give a fuck about my luck when I was innocent. Now what the fuck is up? I'm at your neck like a penalty, nigga.